Hello everyone, welcome to the latest episode of Tech Pulse. Today we are in Bangalore at the Amazon office and we are talking about Fire TV with the man himself. Hi Aidan, how are you doing?
Good, how are you? It's good to see you.
Thank you so much. Aidan, we have been observing the growth of Fire TV in India and globally everywhere else, and this is going to be a very exciting segment. We are sure that you're bringing more and more products. So we're looking forward to this conversation.
Yeah, I am as well. Thank you for taking the time.
Thank you so much. Aidan, I wanted to personally understand, where do you see Fire TV's growth globally, and where does India play the role in it?
Yeah, this has been a big year for Fire TV. We have launched a large number of new televisions with new partners, including India. Xiaomi has launched some incredible TVs that have been doing well. And it's a part of an overall growing of how a customer can get Fire TV. We've had our Fire TV stick business for a while. It's let customers upgrade their TV. In fact, we even launched a new stick this year. But TVs represent our biggest growth area because customers, when they walk in to buy a TV now, they expect to get a TV that's smart, lets them watch right when they plug it in. And what a great way to meet that customer need by letting them get a TV with Fire TV built right in.
Absolutely. And do you see that this sort of a customer behavior is driving Fire TV and smart TV market in general?
Yes, absolutely. You know, I think a couple things are making it happen. One is more content is available to stream than ever before. Absolutely. You can get access to news and sports and shows and short form content. All of it is available to stream. And so a customer, I think, is expecting when they plug in their TV to find all of that. And that's one of what Fire TV does. You know, our point of view is we want to put the content in front of a customer and have them find something they want to watch. And when they want to watch it, we help them watch it, whether it's download the app or subscribe to the service. Whatever it takes, just help them jump right back in. And so I think that is what's really fueling this expectation of, I want to plug in my TV, I just want to watch.
Absolutely. I think given the cinema prices are going so high, that's another very important driving factor, that people want to sit back at home and enjoy content at perhaps Prime. You know, that makes a lot of sense. That actually connects very naturally to my next question. There is a lot of ambition out there, and also at the same time you have to maintain your profit. So how do you balance, say, an ambition of building a product that everyone loves and at the same time maintain affordability and product, profitability? How do you do that?
Yeah, it always starts with the customer. And that's, I think, core of what Amazon does, and we in Fire TV have the same point of view. It starts with a customer obsession. What does a customer want? How do we build a great product for a customer? And when you look at Fire TV, we've really focused on how do we have all the content, which we talked about, but also how do we make sure it's performant and the device is affordable? And so we're always pushing ourselves on how we can make the platform as efficient as possible to do exactly what the customer wants to do. And then when it comes to, the business on top of Fire TV, customers subscribe to content on Fire TV. They can see advertising for new pieces of content, and that actually surfaces the customer's actual needs. They want to find out about new content. They want to find out about a new show or a new movie or a new game. And they want to be able to subscribe to content if that's what they want. Or if they don't want to subscribe, they want to be able to watch ad-supported content. So our business model is directly aligned with what a customer needs to get done, which is to get entertained in any of those forms.
With growing content and everything that's going around, AI is no longer just a buzzword. People are utilizing it, and I think finally it has found its grounding as well. We at ET are very serious about AI.
Yeah.
For that matter, we are hosting our first awards as well for that.
Oh, cool.
Thank you so much. So we wanted to understand, how does Fire TV as a product utilizes AI in your day-to-day work, or perhaps in the product especially? How do you utilize it?
Yeah, when we use it at every level. And we could talk, and if we want to, maybe later, talk about how we're using AI to build the product. So we use AI to build the product. But from a customer perspective, in some ways, we've had Alexa for a while. And Alexa was the first to introduce sort of more natural language search for content.
Yeah.
Now we integrate our search across content, every content app. You can search for content whatever app it's in, and we'll find it for you. But this year we started rolling out Alexa Plus in some countries. And Alexa Plus sort of takes this natural language search and sort of puts it on steroids. It's not just natural language search. You're taking what is the most powerful AI models in the world, and we're making an entertainment expert. We can now have a conversation that doesn't just stop at, please find me action movies. You can keep going in that conversation and refine what you're looking for again and again and again. And it's helping the customer find what they want to do, keep the context of that whole conversation. I mean, it's like it's like science fiction stuff in my mind.
Yeah.
And so it's great for content discovery, but it doesn't stop at content discovery. Now, when you're watching a show or watching a movie or watching sports, you can ask, how is that particular player doing? You can get stats right in real time. So you're taking natural language, making it great for search and entertainment, but also for kind of a whole broad set of domains. And don't forget, you can still say, please turn off my lights or check my security cameras at the same time. And so that's a real practical example of AI for a customer in Fire TV.
Absolutely. I think that is very crucial because, I mean, we have all been there when we sit down to eat our dinner and we don't know what we want to watch.
Exactly.
And you can talk to Alexa about it.
Yeah.
That's really, really interesting. So with that said, what else can we expect if you can leave our viewers about what can we expect in the future?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for the roadmap we have. We have a bunch of new products in the hopper. And what I'm really looking forward to in the next couple of months is to start to bring Alexa Plus more and more to more customers in more countries. When you take the depth of knowledge that we have of content across all of our content partners and Alexa Plus, you can make some really magical experience for customers and address exactly what you said, which is help me find what's next.
Yeah. Just cure your boredom.
Just help me do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So guys, you have heard it from the source itself. This was the first segment of this interview. We will also understand the India perspective on the second segment. Stay tuned. As we promised you, we have a second segment as well in this video, and we are talking about the India perspective because, well, it is very crucial. Welcome, Dilip. How are you doing too?
Hey, good bro. Nice to meet you.
I wanted to understand that where does India for you stand in terms of the growth story when it comes to Amazon Fire devices?
Yeah, I think like Aidan talked about, our vision is global, and I think it doesn't change for India. I think the devices that we build, the experiences that we build are customer agnostic in terms of which geography the customer comes from. But we take great attention to ensure that the experiences are localized. Each country customers get what they truly want, right? So we ensure there's a good level of localization and before we launch in a certain country like India. So India features as one of our top growing markets, fastest growing markets. That's why not just the Fire TV sticks, but you also see our expansion into the TV segment as well with crucial partners such as Xiaomi happening in India. So yeah, India is on top of things. Yeah, absolutely.
You mentioned Xiaomi, and well, Aidan also enlightened us about their partnerships growing in all the segments. Is there something beyond just TVs that we can, we can expect in the future? Perhaps anything in the pipeline?
Yeah, what we typically do is we go where customers go, right? Yeah. So there are customers who have old TVs or they've spent a lot of money on buying large screen TVs, but are not perhaps super happy with the experience they get. So we have our entire range of Fire TV sticks, simple stick, just plug in, make your TV super smart, 2K, 4K, great price points. Then we also look at TVs, like customers who buy a TV and say, hey, I want the Fire OS experience, but with my TV, if I'm paying so much for it. So that's where Xiaomi, and there are a very good rich pipeline of products in the future as well. And I think OEM partners also recognize that, hey, if customers love Fire TV, why not us provide that experience? So that's how the roadmap is built. So wherever customers go, we go as well.
At the same time, have you observed any behavioral trends since you guys have been in the market for a while now? And you are in this entire ecosystem of, say, a Prime Day sale comes in and you see a spike in certain segments or regions. Any particular behavioral trends that you can tell us about?
Yeah, some interesting data we've observed, right? One is this is not just a metro phenomenon, right? We ship to 97% of pin codes. So customers from across India are opting for a Fire OS experience, right? So that is a very encouraging data point for us. The second is we have seen with the advent of OTT in the last few years and customers preferring on-demand content, what we also observed that customers are going beyond language barriers. I'm no longer consuming content only in the language I know, with subtitles, with instant access. I could be sitting in Karnataka and consuming the Korean content for all you know. Yeah. So our job is to ensure that content from all across the globe, from all kinds of content partners are easily accessible to customers. We also seeing other interesting data points where customers on average consume 1 hour of news on Fire TV, right? So we ensure they have access to live instant news. They're using it for music streaming. 57% of our customers actually stream audio music on Fire TVs. It will not just give you access to content, but also music, also help you control your smart home, easily search with Alexa. and now the new gaming experience that we launched as well in India. So
Absolutely. When it comes to content providers, now content providers are no longer just the only source. I mean, we have AI playing a very big role in terms of content curation. Aidan also focused on that. He told us how AI is being used. How do you see AI turning India perspective? From an Indian perspective, can you tell us what do you see AI playing the role in terms of content consumption and how it can change things around?
yeah, absolutely. I think it starts from something as simple as I don't need to type the content title.
Yeah.
If I want to say Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge,
Yeah.
I will take 1 hour just to type it, right? But I can just press a button and search, and with Alexa's natural language processing, you can quickly get access to the content. But let's take it to the next step, right? Not just direct content access, but also, let's say which is that Shah Rukh Khan movie where he's in a train in Switzerland,
Wow.
right? Now Alexa will understand that, hey, so-and-so person is referring to DDLJ, let's land him there. Or you could say, take me to that Friends episode where Joey is doing ABC, right? You could directly go to season 5, episode 10, and you could land where he's learning French perhaps, right? So that's where AI gets a lot cleverer, it gets a lot more deeper. So I think the role of AI is across the spectrum of not just getting access to content, but helping with discovery, personalization, the entire gamut of it.
We are at the end of 2025 now. 2026 is just around the corner. What can we expect?
Yeah, I think more choice. I think simply put, customers love choice, and we want to make sure customers get what they want. I think a simple data point, like if you saw the Great Indian Festival, the Diwali sale that Amazon concluded, 3 out of the top 5 televisions were Xiaomi Fire TV televisions.
Yeah.
Right? That shows that there's a great resonance and customers are loving what we have to offer. So our future looks like more personalization, faster OS, better products from a product offering, and a wider range for customers to choose from. So yeah, more choice.
So if you have been wondering what next smart TV you should buy, you should definitely give a look, or perhaps wait it out a bit, because you can expect some more smart TVs down the line. Thank you so much, Ravi. It was an absolute honor.
Absolutely, yours is mine.
And for more such content, make sure to follow the Economic Times.